Hello, 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 everyone, and good morning to you all. My name is Ava, and this is Stitching in the Interlake, and I'd like to welcome you all to my channel. Yes, I do. Now, today is Thursday, the 3rd of April, 2025, and as the old farmer's tale goes, yeah, farmer's tale? Yeah, I think so. You'll have to excuse me, I'll tell you in a minute. That how the third of the month goes is how the rest of the month will go. So today it's supposed to get to 3 degrees, and next week it's supposed to get warmer. So that's awesome. Now, I have been awake since 2:30. I could not sleep. I woke up coughing and running to the bathroom and all of that kind of stuff. And it was not good. So I at about 3:30 I sat up and I started playing around on my iPad. I knew I wasn't going to sleep. And I was still coughing a lot. So my voice is even more raspy today. So if I have I do have a tendency to repeat myself because I forget things. And yeah, and today is going to be so. But at 9 o'clock, I have my counseling session with Kim, so I want to get that done and that. So what am I working on? Well, you know it. This is my gnome. And I hear you. You're all saying that it's coming along really nicely, and it is. But I will tell you, I will be happy to finish it. I will be so happy to have this one done. But that's not going to be today or tomorrow. So, so I'm just going to continue to plug away at it. Right now, I'm just looking for where I might have the odd thread here before I move down. That one goes that way. Okay, so well, I think I'm just going to leave that one. Why I was up is beyond me. Well, my coughing fit started, and that's what woke me up. Because when you get to a certain age, and even though I have pads on, yeah, I didn't have my big heavy duty ones on, and so you can guess what happened. So I got up and changed, and then I crawled back into bed, and then an hour and a half later, I was up coughing again and did it again. So, yes. Oh, I want to thank every one of you that answered the question about beads and the numbers and all of that. I do so appreciate you guys adding stuff to that. And feel free to just add what you like. You're not stepping on my toes. Actually, you're making it better for me. If you guys kind of take over and add things that I didn't bother looking up, or I just just I just forgot about and didn't look and all that kind of stuff. So yes, I'm so very happy. And Sandra Tribuli. Um, yes, I tried calling you yesterday. I thought maybe that you might have needed a little bit of a chat. So, if you guys ever want to chat with me, just go on Messenger and you can find me and become friends and we can chat. Just don't all gang up on me at once. And today's not a good day to chat. Not a good day at all. So, yesterday, what did I do? Well, no, I didn't wash the dishes. I didn't wash the dishes yesterday. But after the video, I went and drove uptown and went to the store, and I had to pick a few things up for me. And then I picked up some stuff for Juliet. And I took her, and then I went over to her place. And what I picked up was, because I wasn't going to bake anything, I wasn't going to, do anything. So I took her all the fixins to make a blueberry cheesecake. Graham crackers and Cool Whip and cream cheese and a tin of blueberry pie filling. Took it all there, plus her other little stuff. And that, you know what? If you're ever looking for something for someone else, that, especially somebody you don't know what they want to do, giving them the fixins for making something is going to mean a lot to them. And I know it does to me. Or, maybe make up a little care package. Say they've got cats and pick them up some cat food, or like to give them as a part of their birthday or Christmas gift or whatever, right? This makes them so happy, and it's something easy. And so if you're really looking for something, now for a guy it's a little bit different, right? I don't know what to do for them, but even say they're older and they're living by themselves, tins of soup and frozen dinners, and maybe if they like to eat pie or something, or get them some ice cream and fruit or something, like there's so much that you can do. People always think that it has to be something like, oh, you got to buy clothes or you got to buy, whatever. Doing something like that is so very nice. So, anyway, and I had given Juliet I have to think, I gave her one of these. Let's see here. I gave her one of these quilted type bags. And I love these bags. I love them. And then I gave her a cross stitch kit of a little boy kissing a dog in the rain. It was cute. And then also I because they do a lot of diamond painting, so she needed a new handheld magnifier. So I got her one, and that was on Temu, and that was actually it was more expensive than the dollar store ones, but it's better. It has lights around it, and it's got 30 times magnification and all of that. So she was really happy. She was really happy. Oh, and I gave a bag of chips too, because I thought for them there they can um, sit and have chips and dip in the evening. So, but yeah. So then I stopped in at the post office, and there was nothing in there. Nothing, nothing, nothing. And as far as I know, they still have not shipped out my phone. This better not go the way that it did with the wheel, where I waited and waited and waited and waited and waited. You know, if you don't have it ready to be able to ship within 5 days, what are you doing? What are you, you know, what's holding you back from shipping it? But the fact is, I don't know where it's shipping from, because it wouldn't say. So, so I have no idea. Like, is it coming from China? Is it coming from the States? Is it coming from England? Well, no, it wouldn't. No, it has to be either the States or China, I would imagine. I would imagine. But let's get the ball rolling on it. Because they do have it, but it's at a higher price. So they better not be looking at saying, oh, well, we don't have it right now. But you can buy this one and it'll cost you, $60 more for it, or whatever the cost is. The total I paid is less than what it costs. And what I paid was with the taxes. It still costs less than what they're asking for it now. So I'm glad that you liked how I showed you about beads, embellishments, and charms, and sequins, and you can use all kinds of things in your cross stitch. I have used, I had an old rosary that had fallen apart. And so I put it up in my blue nun. And I had a crucifix on a chain. So I put that there. On my Regal Lady, I had 2 earrings, but they were drop earrings, but they didn't, thing was broken or something. And so what I did was I put one for her ear, and I put one where her French hood is to come down here to add something. So you can do that, and people are so surprised when they see that, and they go, oh my gosh, look at that. Or you actually put a rosary in this piece. You bet. Nothing should go to waste. Nothing. And it's so, you know, if you've got your grandmother's jewelry and or your mother's jewelry and it's falling apart, then salvage it. You know, if you've got a brooch that's falling apart, that you can't wear it any longer, you can put it into a picture. But remember, size is, you have to have the appropriate size for it, right? So you're not going to put something that is huge on a, say, a Joan Elliott design. So, oh, I was going to show you here. I put my treasure hunt on a bigger hoop. I did that this morning. So that means I can continue working over here. But I did work some in here yesterday, and it's getting there. I still have fill-ins to do, but I ordered some threads, so I should have it. Then I can fill it in more. I don't know when they're coming, but hopefully before Easter. So, and then yesterday I dropped off the stuff that I was giving to the Shadows and Starlight, the event on the 7th of June. Boy, that's coming up fast. That's just 2 months away. And I still haven't worked on my henna yet. But I got to do that. I have got to do that. It won't take very long, but I have to be awake to do it. And I'm not awake. So today I am working on Ecclesiastes. It's over there, but it's out of my reach. It fell. So I will be working on this. Oh gosh, come here. Ah. So I'm right up here. So I'm going to work on these roses here, and try and finish up these. But I'll have to see. I will have to see, because I'm not feeling it today. I just feel off and just not good. I may end up laying down for a little bit, just to kind of get my second wind. And so I want to see about doing that. So, and I've got a whole bunch of thread here. I want to maybe see if I can put them on the wood floss bobbins to get clear this up here, because I'm trying to make a master set and then just pull from the master set. So, and I ordered another package of the these, so I will have that. It was on sale, but you could only get one at, I think it was $6.29. So I just bought the other one. That was just Juliet contacting me. I can't talk to her until after my appointment with Kim, my counselor. So like I said, I'm not sure what I'm going to do, but I'm feeling nauseated and all that. Ruthie was on the wheel again, and she did one revolution. But I did put more catnip in there. Jonah's in his cubby hole, and Ruthie's in the bedroom. So I'm not doing much today at all. This Sunday, there will be a live from 12 noon to 2:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time. So please check your local listings and see what time I'm on. See what your time zone is. And if you are Central Daylight Time, okay, that's what I'm at. So that's North Dakota, South Dakota, Minnesota, Wisconsin, I think. I'm not sure on Wisconsin. I'm not sure about Michigan. No, Michigan wouldn't be in there. No. Michigan would be Eastern because the time zone is north of Thunder Bay. So, Thunder Bay, no, Sault Ste. Well, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Anyway, it is Central Daylight Time. So, yeah. I don't know if I'm going to get, oh, I don't, well, I might get this blue all stitched up today. It depends. I got to see how I feel, if I'm going to work on it counted today or not. Because if I'm not feeling well and I'm having trouble concentrating, well, but I think I am going to lay down. I don't know why I couldn't sleep. Why could I not fall back asleep? I don't understand. What was bothering me so much that, I was awake, that I just could not, that I just could not sleep. So, only the good Lord knows. So yeah, I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do today. I'll see. Like after I chat with Kim, then I'll be chatting with Juliet, and I'm just going to see how my day goes. I just really hope that and pray that they send my phone. At least if they sent it. At least if they've mailed it, then I know it's coming, because they said it's supposed to be here by the 30th. I'm just worried that it's going to be the same as the cat wheel. That's what I'm worried about. that I wait and wait and wait and, oh, sorry, out of stock. You know, if you don't have it, then why are you posting it? But it'll be nice to get my phone. My case should be here either today or tomorrow. But what good is a case without the phone? So I'm so happy I donated there to the Shadows and Starlight. When I was talking with Dawn there, I said, I asked her what, well, she asked me. She said, "Are you going?" And I said, "Oh, yeah." And I said, "I'm going as a medieval Tudor lady." And she's going as a crone. I said, "I'm not into, I mean, I like fairies but I'm more towards the angels, but I do like the fairies and the pixies and stuff, but not enough to, no. I'll go as Lady Ava. That's who I'm going as, Lady Ava. Too bad I didn't have like a Sir Lancelot or something. So, but no, I don't. No, I don't. But yeah, I like to help support, something like that. Like if it was, say, a convention about farm machinery or something like that. No, I wouldn't. But something like that, yeah, I'm cool about it. I am very cool about it. So, but otherwise, oh, please make sure you like, share, subscribe, and comment. Make sure you check to see that you are subscribed, okay? Because YouTube likes to do funny things and kick people off and do things like that. So please go and check to make sure that you are subscribed. And like I said, if you ever want to chat, just send me a message to make sure that I'm not doing anything. And we can chat for 15 minutes, half an hour, whatever you like. If you've got time and you're bored and you want somebody to stitch with, I'm here. It breaks up my day too. So, yeah. It's supposed to be next week that we're getting into the double digits. So we'll be getting up into 12 and 13. The way that it is right now, the way that they're showing it right now. But as we all know, the weatherman is never right. I can tell you what the weather is by looking outside. And I can tell you it's overcast. And I think it's +1 right now. So, anyway, I guess that's it. I only have this little bit to finish here. And then I have to look around. There might be others in here that I have to finish. but I'm almost done with this blue. So I'm very pleased with that. And then I can start a different color. So yes, yes, yes. And remember that for April, the challenge is samplers, and the designer of the month or designer focus of the month is Long Dog Samplers. But I'm working on Ecclesiastes 3:1. And for May, the challenge is Quakers. And you can work on any Quaker, okay? So the designer focus of the month for me is, I keep getting her name wrong, Vivsters, something like that. And I'm working on the Canadian Quaker flag. Okay, so that's where I'm at. This is where I'm at down here now. And that's really it. So, may you be happy, may you be healthy, may you be well. May God bless you this day and every day. God loves you, and so do I. And so does Jonah, who's in the cubbyhole in the cat condo. Ruthie, who is in the bedroom in her cubbyhole. And yeah, so thank you, Jesus, for being my Lord and Savior. Thank you for saving me from my sins. Thank you for being there in my darkest and deepest moments. Thank you for loving me like you do. Thank you for caring enough for me that you would die on the cross for me so that my sins would be forgiven. And that's a prayer I say for all of you as well. Yes, I do. So now I'm going to go and start getting ready here to connect up with Kim. And so I will see you back here tomorrow, God willing, of course. And may you all have a fantastic, wonderful Thursday. Toodaloodles, everybody.